icLAAo. I can't lose. No reality where I lose. Ever. Today is March 25th, 2026, day 84 of the 100 push-up, 100 squat progressive challenge for a year. Almost done with March. We've got less than a week left in March. And we're finishing off 120 push-up, 120 squat for this month. Then in April, we're going to 130 push-up, 130 squat for the month of April. We keep pushing. The message for today is that unless you have a destination, a clear destination, you will never go anywhere. I always talk to people and ask them, so what are your goals? Where do you want to be? And they'll be like, oh, I want to be this, I want to be that. But there's no clear destination. When I say clear, I mean I want to be this rich by this date and time. I want to have my own house by this date and time. I want to have a family by this date, by this day and date, by this year and date. You have to be specific about what you want. But most people don't even have a little bit of what they want. They'll just say, oh, I don't know, I'm just... And unless you have a goal, a clear destination, it's like getting in a car and just driving around with no destination. You're just wasting time, wasting gas. You might land somewhere, but you will never get to where you want to go because you don't even know where you want to go. So it's very important that you have very clear goals, specific goals, or you'll never get anywhere. Let's go.
Honor, and future into every blade. If it failed, it was his name that cracked, not the metal. That level of seriousness is almost extinct. Today, people dabble. They flirt with ambition. They consume inspiration instead of becoming disciplined. They want outcomes without surrender. But work that changes you requires sacrifice. It takes something from you before it gives anything
30
back.
push-up.
Putting your heart into your work means allowing it to shape you. It will demand patience. It will expose weakness. It will confront laziness. It will humble ego. This is not romantic. It is refining. Most people want passion without pressure. But pressure is what reveals depth. If your work never exhausts you mentally or emotionally, you are not fully present in it. True effort leaves residue. You feel it in your bones.
30.
In your
Squat.
spirit, in the
Put your ankle.
itself.
To do this.
It disguises itself as balance, flexibility, or self-care. But comfort resists transformation. Transformation requires disruption. You cannot rebuild your life without dismantling familiar patterns. Familiar routines feel safe even when they lead nowhere. So people cling to them. They tell themselves they are being practical, responsible, realistic.
60.
But often they are just afraid. Afraid of failing loudly. Afraid of being misunderstood, afraid of being seen as obsessed, and so they dilute their effort. They give their work a fraction of their energy and then judge its results. This is dishonest. You cannot test your limits without pressing against them. Another hidden reason people avoid going all in is fear of isolation. Full commitment changes relationships.
30.
You become less available.
60, I mean.
Not for applause, not for recognition, but because a divided life is a small life. Half commitment protects comfort, but steals fulfillment. Choose depth even if it costs you ease. There's a dangerous misunderstanding about dedication. Many believe that pouring everything into their work means grinding themselves into exhaustion, ignoring limits, and living in constant tension. That belief destroys more dreams than laziness ever has. True devotion is
30.
not reckless.
90.
It is controlled
Jesus.
intensity. Putting your heart and soul into your work does not mean abandoning wisdom. It means learning how to give deeply without collapsing. Burnout is not the cost of commitment. It is the cost of mismanaged energy. People burn out not because they care too much, but because they lack structure. They confuse effort with chaos. They push hard in short
90 squat.
Then disappear. You do not need to rush your becoming. You need to remain present within it. Giving your soul to your work is not about intensity. It is about presence. Being fully there without forcing outcomes. When effort is steady and aligned, work stops draining you. It strengthens you. You finish sessions clearer than you started. This is the sign of sustainable devotion. Not exhaustion, but
120 push-up.
This is how you build something that lasts. Not by sacrificing yourself, but by refining yourself. Give deeply but wisely. Work that destroys you was never meant to build you. Work, when taken seriously, does something most people never expect. It stops being about results and starts reshaping the person doing it. This is why shallow effort changes nothing. It passes through without resistance, but deep work presses back.